Snow White is going to be one of those movies that's going to go down in history to be one of the worst movies of all time. But they've been trying to double down on saying that how good this movie is, how it's a return to form, and how the singing and Rachel Zegler and all the backlash did not do anything bad for the movie. Right over here just comes from X. Walt Disney Studios, the official account, basically said the most talked about movie of the year arrives. And the thing is, yeah, it's the most talked about, but it's not the most talked about in the way that you want it. People are shitting and dunking on this movie. Now, if you check out right over here, this comes to us from Variety. The box office of Snow White makes $3.5 million in preview, which is not good. Not good at all. And the thing is, Rachel Zegler and her, I would say activists and her talents of being extremely unlikable makes the movie really, really hard to watch. But let's say if you don't care about that kind of stuff and all you care about is the movie, I think that this movie might do decent. But based off of this, I don't think anyone really cares about Snow White, right? A lot of people know and can relate and know Little Mermaid more than Snow White. Snow White's came out in 1937. It's a long ass time ago, almost 100 years ago, which is wild, man. So this is really bad. This sets a very bad precedent for hiring these people and making a movie that has an unlikable person in it. But moreover, this is the review from The Guardian. The Guardian giving you a 1 out of 5 star is really bad. This comes us from The Guardian. Snow White review Disney's exhaustingly awful reboot axes the prince and makes the dwarves mocap. 1 star out of 5. With tiresome pseudo-progressive additions that tie the whole thing in knots, this is a waste of an estimable entertainers like Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. And I heard Gal Gadot's singing is not great either. People are basically saying that her acting and her singing is one of the worst parts of the entire movie. I've seen movie reviews from Jeremy John saying that you will forget this movie in T-1 day. And both Alan Ng and Chris Gore from Film Threat gave this movie a 3 out of 10, which is really bad. And this movie is already looking really bad to begin with the amount of reshoots and the amount of delays that this movie has gone through, right? The thing is, I haven't even seen this movie yet. I'm gonna go watch it tomorrow morning. It's gonna be awful, right? It's gonna be freaking awful. But the thing is, remember folks, this is your Disney princess. This is the one that everyone should aspire to, right? Because you're supposed to idolize these princesses, may it be whether you like them or not. They're supposed to be idolized because they are pure, they are nice, and they are good people. According to Disney, Snow White is one of those princesses that you should admire and aspire to be, right? Be a very nice person, be good at singing, and not be a total bitch. However, this is the Snow White that you guys got this is the Snow White that you guys got right over here, right? It says this is Rachel Zegler. All right, this is Rachel Zegler right over here. Look at her. Respect Woman Day every day. Flips off the camera. Of course, this is to her Instagram followers, probably on her reel or whatever. Women's Day or whatever it is. But now if you look right over here, remember, this is from last year. This is the princess. This is what represents Disney and what Disney is now. Remember, as an actor or as an employee of said project or film, you represent Disney until the movie is done with. The movie just came out today. Remember that. And you can always go back and see this right over here. Of course, Rachel Zegler basically saying that they wish harm will befall all Trump voters and they shall never know peace, which is absolutely insane. Knowing that more than half the country voted for Donald Trump and you still have this woman right over here, right? I have nothing against Rachel Zegler in terms of how she looks or how she sings, but her personality and her behavior is what makes the movie that much worse. And I have to go watch it tomorrow. So we can talk about it in Project Egg Roll. So as the time of recording this, I have not seen it yet. I will watch it tomorrow, and it's going to be Man, it's 1 hours and 49 minutes long, man. That's gonna be a very, very long time. Like I'm not sure if, like, you know, taking any substance will make this movie better. I don't know. Maybe if I was drunk.